Take a look at this handcrafted mosaic tile pattern. Can you guess what shape it's making? It's a flower. This is part of the floor of the Lansu Chinese Garden in Old Town, Portland, and it's called Plum Blossoms on Cracked Ice. The plum usually blooms in the coldest part of winter, reminding us not to give up, even when the times are difficult. The cracked ice is suggesting the arrival of spring and hope to remind us to keep spirits high. This is one of the many things you can discover at the garden from this year's winner of Outstanding Volunteer Group. Let's hear from the honorary sponsor, the Oregon Community Foundation.
Hello, my name is Kirsten Kilchenstein. I'm the Chief Philanthropy Officer at the Oregon Community Foundation. The mission of OCF is to improve the lives of all Oregonians through the power of philanthropy. And every day we see people motivated by generosity and the desire to be a good neighbor, working to make our communities stronger for all. In 2021, OCF donors and partners enabled OCF to award 4,000 organizations with $335 million in grants and scholarships. And this would not have been possible without OCF's committed network of volunteers. Building on this spirit of generosity, I'm delighted to congratulate this year's recipient for the Outstanding Volunteer Group Award. The Lansu Chinese Garden volunteers are often the first face that visitors see when they enter the garden. As docents, they immerse thousands of visitors from Oregon and beyond in the beauty and history of this urban garden oasis. These volunteers exemplify what it means to be community ambassadors as they contribute their time and talent to make this garden a place of learning and respite for us all. The Lansu Chinese Garden volunteers are vital to the success of the garden, and Portland is better because of their commitment to this cherished cultural institution.
My name is Jan Vreeland, and I've been volunteering here at the garden since the day that it opened, which was September 14th of 2000. So I've been at it now for 22 years. I am a volunteer guide, and I primarily do public tours through the gardens. And admission to the garden includes the tour, which is no extra charge. So I'm always glad to have people join me on the tour. And I want them to have a good experience in the garden. The garden still means a great deal to me. And in Portland, our Chinatown area struggles like the Chinatown areas in many American cities. And this is really an oasis in the concrete jungle of the urban setting.
Well, for the community, it's pretty unique in North America in terms of actually having been constructed by artisans from Suzhou, China. And to step back, I mean, the garden overall is kind of an example of a scholar's garden from China, from Suzhou, China in particular. So the whole thing was constructed by artisans and artists, craftspeople from Suzhou. So it's extremely authentic in that regard. And that's a rare thing. My volunteer role is horticulture, kind of maintenance, just picking up debris principally, sweeping up, making the garden look very beautiful. I was lucky enough one day to get some photographs of this persimmon tree with a crane sitting right at the top of that structure. What particularly is nice about the Chinese garden is it has a succession of blossoms. It's enjoyable, it's out in nature, you know, you get to enjoy the seasons and enjoy the succession of blossoms over the course of the year is really nice.
Congratulations to the Lansu Chinese Garden volunteers on your 2022 National Philanthropy Day Award.